There are 8 everyday foods that can quietly restore your memory after 60, and some of them work in as little as 2 hours. For decades, we were told memory loss is just part of aging. That if you're forgetting names, losing your train of thought, or walking into a room and wondering why it's normal, just something to accept. But that's not the whole truth. Because new research from Harvard, Boston University, and UCLA reveals something shocking. Memory decline after 60 is not just aging, it's brain inflammation. A silent process that starves your neurons, disrupts communication, and leaves your mind foggy, forgetful, and fatigued. What's more surprising, over 99% of older adults don't realize that simple foods, things you can find in your local grocery store, can reverse this process. Not slow it, reverse it. Yet no one talks about it. Why? Because forgetfulness is a $355 billion industry, and the more you forget, the more you're sold pills, powders, and prescriptions that barely slow the damage. In this video, we'll reveal 8 powerful brain-healing foods ranked from helpful to life-changing that have been clinically shown to reduce brain inflammation, regrow neurons, and improve memory scores in older adults, even those already diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment. If you're watching this, drop a comment with your age and what you've been forgetting lately. Your story could help someone else feel less alone. Now let's start with food number 8. And don't be fooled by its position. This one helped seniors regain memory, even when they thought it was too late. Number 8 on our list is black beans, a humble pantry food most people overlook. But for seniors, it could be a secret weapon for memory and mood. Unlike fast-burning carbs that spike your blood sugar, black beans offer a slow, steady source of brain fuel, and they come loaded with folate, magnesium, and resistant starch. These nutrients work together to reduce brain inflammation, support healthy neurotransmitters, and feed your gut, which communicates directly with your brain. Let's talk about Shirley, 74, from New Mexico. She was dealing with brain fog and low energy most afternoons. Her doctor recommended adding half a cup of black beans to her lunch just a few times a week. After 3 weeks, her energy came back, and for the first time in months, she could remember the names of her old students without having to check her notes. And it's not just anecdotal. A Japanese study tracking over 1,000 seniors for 15 years found that those who ate beans daily had 40% less cognitive decline than those who didn't. To get the full benefit, soak your beans overnight and cook them slowly. This reduces digestive discomfort. Add a pinch of cumin or fennel seeds for better nutrient absorption. Pair them with vitamin C-rich veggies like bell peppers or tomatoes to increase iron absorption, which your brain needs for memory. Black beans may be small, but for an aging brain they deliver big support, especially when eaten consistently. And speaking of small things with big impact, in our next video, we'll reveal how something as simple as the way you sleep at night could be silently increasing your risk of memory loss, or even stroke. You won't want to miss that one. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your brain and your family will thank you. Number 7 on our list is dark chocolate, and no, this isn't a guilty pleasure. For your brain, it's more like a short-term memory booster, if you eat the right kind. Unlike milk chocolate, which is mostly sugar and additives, real dark chocolate is rich in flavonoids, plant compounds that boost blood flow to the brain, especially the hippocampus, your memory command center. Take Leonard, 69, from Florida. He used to hit a mental wall around 2:30 in the afternoon, tired, unfocused, struggling with word recall. Then his daughter brought him high-quality 85% dark chocolate. 2 small squares each afternoon. Within days, he felt sharper. Within weeks, his brain fog had lifted. In fact, Swiss researchers found that seniors who ate dark chocolate performed 23% better on memory tests just 2 hours later. And another study from Columbia University showed that flavonoid-rich cocoa actually reversed 30 years of memory aging just from daily consumption. To get these benefits, choose chocolate with at least 70% cacao, ideally higher. Avoid milk or dairy with it. Milk blocks flavonoid absorption. Best time to eat it mid-afternoon, 2 to 4 p.m. when the brain naturally dips in energy. Pair it with walnuts or almonds for a double brain boost. But be careful, more is not better. Stick to 1-2 ounces per day. Too much can interfere with sleep. Dark chocolate isn't just a treat. For your aging brain, it's a daily mental tune-up, fast, effective, and delicious. Number 6 on our list is wild-caught salmon, a food that many older adults avoid because of the smell, the texture, or simply habit. But if you're over 60 and experiencing memory issues, salmon might be exactly what your brain is starving for. Unlike lean meats or chicken, salmon is rich in DHA, a type of omega-3 fat that makes up a large part of your brain structure. Without enough DHA, your neurons can't communicate properly. And over time, this leads to memory loss, confusion, and even brain shrinkage. Take Gerald, 70, from Washington. He never liked fish growing up. But after forgetting appointments and repeating himself in conversations, he reluctantly tried wild salmon twice a week. His daughter baked it gently with lemon and herbs. 3 months later, not only was his focus sharper, but he said he felt awake for the first time in years. Science backs him up. In brain scans, seniors who ate fatty fish had larger hippocampi, the area of the brain responsible for memory, and those with high DHA levels had 47% lower risk of dementia over 9 years. To get the most benefit, choose wild-caught, not farmed. Farmed fish has fewer omega-3s and more harmful pollutants. Steam or bake at temperatures below 400 degrees from high heat destroys the delicate fats. Add lemon juice before cooking to help protect the oils and enhance absorption. If you can't eat fish, a fish oil supplement with at least 1,000 ml combined DHA, EPA taken with a meal is a good backup. Salmon isn't just good for your heart. For seniors, it's memory insurance, helping you stay clear, calm, and cognitively strong as you age. Number 5 on our list is walnuts, a food so simple it's often overlooked. But for seniors, this humble nut may help protect your memory, reduce brain inflammation, and even grow new brain cells. Unlike other snack foods that raise blood sugar or promote inflammation, walnuts are packed with alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that your brain can convert into DHA, the same fat found in fish. Let's talk about Helen, 73, from Michigan. She didn't like taking pills, but her doctor told her that just 1 ounce of walnuts a day could make a difference. She started adding a few to her morning yogurt, and noticed something: she was less anxious, more focused, and remembering details from conversations she used to forget. She's not alone. In a UCLA study, seniors who consumed walnuts daily showed a 19% improvement in memory test scores. And brain scans revealed increased activity in the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub. But that's not all. Walnuts also contain vitamin E, folate, and polyphenols, all proven to fight oxidative stress, which accelerates brain aging. Here's how to get the full benefit. Eat 1 ounce per day, that's about 14 walnut halves. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted. Store them in the freezer. The healthy fats spoil quickly at room temperature. Soak overnight for easier digestion and better nutrient absorption. Pair with dried fruit like blueberries or apricots for a powerful memory snack. Walnuts aren't just a garnish, they're a daily tool to help your brain stay sharp, flexible, and calm. Number 4 on our list is extra virgin olive oil, and if you've only been using it for salad dressings, you might be missing out on one of the most powerful brain protectors in your kitchen. Unlike refined oils or vegetable oils that promote inflammation, real extra virgin olive oil is rich in polyphenols, compounds that reduce oxidative stress, improve circulation, and most importantly, trigger autophagy. That's your brain's built-in cleaning system, which clears out toxic proteins before they form memory-destroying plaques. Let's look at what happened with Arthur, 76, from New Jersey. He was skeptical about the whole food as medicine idea. But after forgetting where he parked 3 days in a row, his daughter encouraged him to try 1 tablespoon of olive oil first thing in the morning, just like the Mediterranean diet recommends. Within weeks, his recall improved. His mind felt sharper, and his afternoon confusion disappeared. And this isn't just a trend. Researchers at Temple University gave extra virgin olive oil to mice with signs of Alzheimer's. After 6 months, the mice had 60% better memory performance and 80% fewer brain tangles, a remarkable result. To get the benefits, look for cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil with a harvest date on the label. Taste matters. Good oil should have a peppery finish or a slight burn in the throat. Never cook it above 375 degrees Celsius. High heat destroys the brain-boosting compounds. Best use drizzle raw on veggies, toast, or take a spoonful in the morning like a supplement. Olive oil doesn't just add flavor, it activates repair. For seniors, it's a gentle, natural way to detox the brain and protect your most precious asset, your memory. Number 3 on our list is blueberries, a fruit so powerful researchers call it the brain berry. And for good reason. Unlike most fruits that offer general health benefits, blueberries contain a special group of antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds are small enough to cross your blood-brain barrier and go straight to your memory centers, where they protect neurons and even help grow new ones. Let's take Mildred, 71, from Vermont. She loved gardening, but lately she had trouble remembering plant names, even her favorites. Her daughter started making her a wild blueberry smoothie every morning. Within 4 weeks, Mildred said it felt like the fog lifted. She even remembered the name of a rose she planted 10 years ago. Research confirms this experience. In a study tracking over 16,000 women for 20 years, those who ate blueberries twice a week delayed memory decline by 2.5 years without changing anything else. Even more impressive, a separate clinical trial gave seniors with mild memory loss a daily dose of freeze-dried blueberry powder. After just 16 weeks, their word recall improved by 33%. To get the most benefit, choose wild blueberries if possible. They have twice the antioxidant power of cultivated ones. Frozen is fine. In fact, freezing helps preserve the anthocyanins. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, especially in the morning. Avoid washing them until ready to eat. Store unwashed in the fridge with a paper towel to absorb moisture. For aging brains, blueberries don't just slow decline. They can actually help you feel clearer, sharper, and more connected to your thoughts. Let's talk about a food that's been misunderstood for decades: eggs. At one point, they were considered the perfect food. Then came the fear: cholesterol, heart disease, dietary fat. So many seniors threw away the yolk or stopped eating eggs altogether. But here's the truth. Your brain loves eggs, especially the golden center, the yolk where all the choline lives. Choline is what your brain uses to make acetylcholine, your main memory chemical. Without enough of it, your neurons can't communicate properly. Thoughts get fuzzy. Names slip. Conversations fade. Let me tell you about Eugene, 68, from Georgia. He used to scramble egg whites every morning thinking he was being healthy. But his doctor suggested he go back to whole eggs. Within a month of eating 2 soft-boiled eggs with spinach every day, Eugene said he felt like someone turned the lights back on in his head. And science backs him up. A 15-year Harvard study found that daily egg eaters had 39% lower risk of cognitive decline. And Boston University showed that those with the highest choline intake performed like their brains were 7 years younger on memory tests. So here's what to do. Don't overcook them. Soft-boiled or poached preserves more choline. Keep the yolk, that's where the memory-boosting magic is. Pair with vitamin C veggies like bell peppers or spinach. It helps your body absorb more choline. And if you eat eggs, eat them at breakfast. Your brain uses that boost all day long. Eggs aren't old-fashioned. They're timeless. And for your aging brain, they're a daily act of restoration. And finally, number 1 on our list, the most powerful brain-healing food you've probably never heard of. It's called lion's mane mushroom, and yes, it looks a little strange. White, shaggy, like a puff of cotton or a snowball with tentacles. But inside that strange shape lies something incredible. Lion's mane contains 2 unique compounds, hericenones and aranacines, that stimulate your brain to produce nerve growth factor, or NGF. That's not just protection. That's regeneration. Let me tell you about Carol, 74, from Minnesota. She was diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment, the early stages of memory loss. Her son brought her a jar of lion's mane capsules. She didn't believe in mushrooms, but she took them anyway, 500 milliliters twice a day. 12 weeks later, she wasn't just remembering more, she was leading conversations again, laughing more, writing again. And here's the science. In a double-blind 2022 clinical trial, seniors who took lion's mane daily showed significant improvements in memory, focus, and verbal recall, even those already diagnosed with early decline. But once they stopped taking it, the benefits faded, which means the effect was real and not placebo. To try it for yourself, look for supplements labeled fruiting body only, not mycelium on grain. Take 500 milliliters twice daily, preferably with food. Or better yet, cook it fresh. Slice like a steak, pan sear with olive oil and garlic. It has a meaty scallop-like texture and is easy to chew. Lion's mane may be new to your kitchen, but for your brain, it's like planting seeds in soil that thought it could never grow again. So if you've made it to the end of this video, you've already taken one of the most important steps to protect your brain. You now know that memory loss after 60 isn't just old age, it's often your brain asking for the right nutrients and warning you that it's running on empty. We revealed 8 everyday foods, from eggs and blueberries to olive oil and lion's mane mushroom, that don't just slow decline. They restore, rebuild, and reawaken the parts of your brain you thought were long gone. Because after 60, it's not about chasing youth, it's about holding on to clarity, independence, and the ability to enjoy your life fully and on your terms. And that journey starts with small daily choices. Not pills, not impossible diets, just food, real food that loves your brain back. If this resonated with you, leave a comment with your age and which of the 8 foods you're most excited to try first. Or share what memory moment made you realize it was time for a change. Your story might inspire someone else. And if you're still watching, the next video is especially for you. Because while food fuels your brain, there's another hidden trigger that could be undoing it all. Something as simple as the way you sleep. In our next video, we'll uncover the surprising truth about sleep positions and how one common habit may be increasing stroke and memory risk overnight, especially in older adults. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the little bell so you don't miss it. Your brain's best years might still be ahead, and we're here to help you reach them. Thank you for watching.